Dear students, welcome to class 4 of the chapter Relations. Before watching this video, please watch my previous 3 videos. Students, in previous 3 classes, we learned the definition of relation on a set, types of relation on a set, and I solved 4 problems. In this class, let shall we learn some more problems. This is problem number 5 of your exercise. Problem is determine whether the relation R in the set Z of all integers defined as R equals set of all ordered pairs x comma y such that x minus y is an integer is reflexive, symmetric and transitive. Students, here a relation R is defined on the set Z. Here we have to determine the reflexive, symmetric and transitive nature of the relation. Let shall we see the solution for this problem. So, the given relation is R is equal to set of all x comma y such that x minus y is an integer. Students, we know the relation R here is either proper subset of Z cross Z or improper subset of Z cross Z. Here R is equal to Z cross Z. It is because all the ordered pairs A comma B belonging to Z cross Z satisfies this relation. Students, you know that A and B, which are the coordinates of this ordered pair, are nothing but integer. We know difference of any two integer is also an integer. Since the two coordinates, first and second coordinate of all the ordered pairs in Z cross Z are integers, their difference is also an integer. Therefore, all the ordered pairs of Z cross Z are in the relation R. Therefore, here the given relation R is an improper subset of Z cross Z. Such a relation is called as universal relation. Universal relation. Again I repeat, when the relation R is an improper subset of A cross A, that relation is called as universal relation. Students, universal relation is always an equivalence relation. It is reflexive, symmetric and also transitive. Now, let shall we determine whether R is reflexive or not reflexive. Student, this relation R on the given set Z is reflexive. It is because for every x belongs to Z, x is any integer, we can find an ordered pair of the form x comma x in the relation R. Because this ordered pair satisfies this relation. So, putting x equals x and y equal to x, here we get the statement x minus x is an integer. See here, x minus x is equal to 0. Student, we know 0 is an integer. Thus, every x belongs to set Z. X comma x belongs to R. Therefore, we can say R is reflexive. I will give a counter example. Students, you know 2 belongs to the set Z. 2 comma 2 belongs to R. This is because this ordered pair satisfies the relation x minus y is an integer. Here x is 2, y is 2. X minus y means 2 minus 2 which is equal to 0, which is an integer. This belongs to Z. I will give one more example. We know minus 7 belongs to Z, which is an integer. Minus 7 comma minus 7 belongs to R. This is because the ordered pair minus 7 comma minus 7 of Z cross Z satisfies this relation. Because Here x is minus 7 minus y is also minus 7, which is equal to 0. Minus 7 plus 7 is 0. Therefore, if you take x as any integer, x comma x belongs to R, thus R is reflexive. Now, let shall we determine whether R is symmetric or not symmetric. Student, here I kept the relation in set builder form. In previous class, I explained how to determine the symmetric and transitive nature of the relation when R is in set builder form. Here, I assumed an ordered pair x comma y belonging to R. Since x comma y belongs to R, we know x minus y is an integer according to the given mathematical relation. Student, if this x minus y is an integer, implies y minus x is also an integer, we can say y comma x belongs to R. This y minus x, all we know is negative of x minus y. Since x minus y is an integer, its negative y minus x is also an integer. Since y minus x is an integer, the ordered pair y comma x belongs to R. Why this is also an integer? I will give an example. We know 2 is an integer. Negative of 2 is minus 2. This is also an integer. One more example. 3 is an integer. Its negative is minus 3. It is also an integer. Minus 7 is an integer. What is negative of minus 7? Minus of minus 7 plus 7, which is an integer. Thus, y minus x is also an integer because it is negative of x minus y. Since y minus x is also an integer, therefore, from the given relation, we can say the ordered pair y comma x belongs to R. Means that whenever x comma y belongs to R, y comma x also belongs to R. Therefore, we can declare R is symmetric. Now, let shall we determine whether R is transitive or not transitive. Student, already I told that whenever R is an universal relation, it is reflexive, symmetric and transitive. Here, the relation is transitive. How to determine the transitive nature of the relation? See here. Here, I assume two ordered pairs x comma y and y comma z belonging to R. Students, these two clearly in the form a comma b and b comma c. Suppose if this assumption gives us x comma z also belongs to R, then we can declare R is transitive. What is the meaning of x comma y belongs to R here? X minus y is an integer. Y comma z belongs to R means y minus z is an integer. Student, x minus y is an integer, y minus z is an integer, means their sum x minus y plus of y minus z is also an integer. This is because we know if a and b are two integers, their sum a plus b is also an integer. Their difference a minus b is also an integer. Their product a into b is also an integer. The quotient of a to b may be an integer, may not be an integer. It depends upon the values of a and b. Again I repeat, if a and b are any two integers, their sum a plus b, their difference a minus b, their product a into b is also an integer. Since x minus y and y minus z are integers, their sum x minus y plus of y minus z, which is also an integer. The simplified form of this is minus y plus y cancel is equal to x minus z. Student, since x minus z is an integer, we can say the ordered pair x comma z belongs to R. Why the ordered pair x comma z belongs to R? Because x minus z is an integer. Thus, in this relation, x comma y belongs to R and y comma z belongs to R implies x comma z belongs to R. Therefore, R is transitive. Therefore, this relation R on set Z is reflexive, symmetric and transitive. Now, shall we move on to next problem, that is problem number 6. It is like this. Show that the relation R in the set Z of integers is given by R equals set of all ordered pair A comma B such that 2 divides A minus B is an equivalence relation. Again I repeat, here R is the relation defined on the infinite set Z. We know it denotes set of all integers. Students, here R is subset of Z cross Z. We know relation is either proper subset of Z cross Z or improper subset of Z cross Z. Student, here not all the ordered pairs of Z cross Z satisfies the given relation. The ordered pairs A comma B of Z cross Z satisfies the relation if and only if both A and B are even or both A and B are odd. If one of them is even, other one is odd. If A is even and B is odd, or if A is odd, B is even, then A comma B does not belong to R. It is because 2 divides A minus B means A minus B is even. If A minus B is odd, the statement 2 divides A minus B is not true. Difference of two integer is even if and only if both the integers are odd or both the integers are even. Again I repeat, even minus even is even, which is divisible by 2. Odd minus odd is also even, which is divisible by 2. But odd minus even is not even, which is not divisible by 2. Even minus odd is odd, which is not divisible by 2. It is clear from this example. Consider the integers 2 and 4. Students, here both 2 and 4 are even. Difference of 2 and 4 is 2 minus 4, which is equal to minus 2 divisible by 2. 3 and 9 are odd numbers. Difference of 3 and 9 is 3 minus 9 minus 6, which is divisible by 2. 3 and 10. Here one is odd, other one is even. Difference of 3 and 10, 3 minus 10, which is equal to minus 7, not divisible by 2. 16 is even and 1 is odd. Their difference is 16 minus 1, which is 15, which is not divisible by 2. We know if A comma B belongs to Z cross Z, both A and B are odd, or both A and B can be even. A is odd, B is even. A is even, B is odd. There are 4 possibilities. Therefore, not all the ordered pair A comma B of Z cross Z are not in R. The ordered pair A comma B of Z cross Z are in the given relation R only when both A and B are even or when both A and B are odd. Therefore, here R is proper subset of Z cross Z. Means this is not an universal relation. When the relation is not universal relation, R may be reflexive, may not be reflexive, may be symmetric, may not be symmetric, transitive, may be transitive, may not be transitive. But here we have to show that R is an equivalence relation. Even though R is not an improper subset of Z cross Z, means even though it is not an universal relation, we have to show that R is an equivalence relation. Means we have to prove R is reflexive, symmetric and transitive. Now shall we determine whether R is reflexive or not reflexive. Students, here we have to show that R is reflexive because we have to prove R is an equivalence relation. Why R is reflexive means for every element A belonging to Z, this means A is any integer, A comma A belongs to R. Why A comma A belongs to R means this ordered pair satisfies this relation. 2 divides A minus B means A minus A. A minus A is 0. Students, look here. A is any integer, A comma A belongs to R. It is because the ordered pair satisfies the given relation. 2 divides A minus B. A is A minus here B is A. A minus A is equal to 0. Student, we know except 0, every real number divides 0. 2 divides 0 because 0 by 2 is 0. 3 divides 0 because 0 by 3 is 0. Minus 5 divides 0 because 0 by minus 5 is 0. But 0 not divides 0. It is in indeterminate form. Since 2 divides A minus A, which is equal to 0, therefore we can say for every A belongs to Z, A comma A belongs to R. Therefore, the relation R in Z is reflexive. Now, let shall we determine whether R is symmetric or not symmetric. Since we have to show that R is an equivalence relation, we have to prove R is symmetric. Here, I assume an ordered pair A comma B existing in the relation R. A comma B belongs to R means the ordered pair satisfies the given relation. So, according to the given relation, this implies 2 divides difference of these two A minus B. Student, since 2 divides A minus B, it divides its negative also. Negative of A minus B is B minus A. Whenever 2 divides A minus B, it divides B minus A also. For example, 2 divides 4. This 2 also divides negative of 4. Negative of 4 is minus 4. 2 divides 4 implies 2 divides minus 4. One more example, we know 10 divides minus 30. 10 also divides negative of minus 30. Negative of minus 30 is minus of minus 30 plus 30. Therefore, since B minus A is negative of A minus B, 2 divides A minus B, 2 also divides negative of this, which is B minus A. Since 2 divides B minus A, we can say the ordered pair B comma A belongs to R. Why the ordered pair B comma A belongs to R? Because 2 divides B minus A. Therefore, whenever A comma B belongs to R, then B comma A belongs to R. Therefore, the relation R is symmetric. Now, let shall we determine whether R is transitive or not transitive. Students, since we have to show that R is an equivalence relation, it should be transitive. To prove transitive nature of the relation, I assume 2 ordered pairs A comma B and B comma C occurring in R. Since A comma B belongs to R, therefore, by definition 2 divides A minus B. Since B comma C belongs to R, therefore, by definition 2 divides B minus C. Student, since 2 divides A minus B and 2 divides B minus C, 2 is the common divisor of A minus B and B minus C. Therefore, it divides, 2 divides sum of A minus B and B minus C, difference of A minus B and B minus C, and also it divides the product of A minus B and B minus C. So, these two statements implies 2 divides A minus B plus B minus C. Sum of these two also. The simplest form of this expression is minus B plus B cancel A minus C. So, look here, this statement means that we know 2 divides 4, 2 divides 4, we know 2 divides 6. What I am saying that this 2 divides sum of 4 and 6, which is 10. This 2 also divides difference of 4 and 6, 4 minus 6 minus 2. And also these 2 divides product of 4 and 6, 24. Since 2 divides A minus B and B minus C, it also divides sum of A minus B and B minus C, that is 2 divides A minus C. 2 divides A minus C means the ordered pair A comma C belongs to R. Therefore, here whenever A comma B belongs to R and B comma C belongs to R, A comma C also belongs to R. Therefore, by definition R is transitive. If a student from 1, 2 and 3, we can conclude that R is an equivalence relation. What is equivalence relation? It is a relation on a set which is reflexive, symmetric and transitive. In this problem, the relation in set Z is reflexive, transitive and symmetric. Therefore, it is an equivalence relation. Thank you student for watching this video. Please join my next videos.